Hello, my name is Rod Rat. I will be the lecturer for this course, Introduction to Computer Science and Programming with Java. We will begin with some essentials of the Java programming language, and then look at a couple of algorithms. Then you will be able to complete the first programming assignment. Throughout the course we will alternate between lectures and programming assignments. This first lesson is an introduction to variables in Java. Variables correspond to blocks of main memory, RAM, that a program has access to when it is running. There are different types of data that can be represented in a program, for example numerical data and textual data. When a variable is declared, its data type must be specified. There are two broad categories of data types in Java: primitive types and reference types. For now we will concentrate on primitive types, and we will return to reference types when we study objects and classes in detail. Among the primitive types there are again two main categories: numeric and non-numeric. The numeric types are byte, short, int, long, float, double. Among the numeric types there are the integer types, byte, short, int, long, and the non-integer types, float, double. A byte is 8 bits and the value stored in a byte variable is represented in 2's complement form, which we will discuss in detail later. There are 2 to the power of 8 possible configurations of 8 bits. Half of these are used for negative integers, and half of them are used for non-negative integers. As a result of the 2's complement representation, a bit sequence with the most significant bit set to 1 represents a negative integer. A bit sequence of all zeros represents 0. All other bit sequences beginning with 0 are positive integers. Hence, there are 2 to the power of 7 configurations available for negative numbers and 2 to the 7-1 configurations available for positive integers. Therefore, the range of integers that can be represented in a byte is negative 128 to positive 127. A short is 16 bits, 2 bytes. So it takes up twice as much space as a byte. However, it provides 2 to the power of 16 possible configurations, 2 to the power of 8 times as many as a single byte. The internal representation is the same, so the possible range is negative 32,768 to positive 32,767. An int is 32 bits, 4 bytes, double the size of a short, with 2 to the power of 16 times as many values as a short, and also in 2's complement form, so that the range is negative 2 to the power of 31 to positive 2 to the power of 31 minus 1. Likewise, a long is 64 bits, 8 bytes, with a range of negative 2 to the power of 63 to positive 2 to the power of 63 minus 1. The non-numeric types are Boolean and char. The possible values represented by a Boolean can be indicated using the literals true and false. A char is a 16-bit Unicode code unit which can be represented using the \u escape sequence, as in the character literal U263A, which is a smiley face. The characters following the \u are hexadecimal, base 16, digits, which range from 0 to F.